So today I'm replacing the bearings for the drive shaft for a Honda HS928 Snowblower. It's the same on all the different sizes of Hondas with tracks. As you can see, your best way to go about it is tip your snowblower up on its end. First you want to drain the gas out, otherwise you're going to make a mess on the floor. You can see here on your carburetor, on the float bowl, there's a thumb screw right here and a little drain valve. The best bet is to have your tank relatively low before you have to drain it out, otherwise it's going to take a long time. So once you do that, take your tracks off. Pretty simple, just pull the cotter pins off the shaft, they'll slide off. This is what you'll see here. So there's a bearing inside here. This is actually the driven shaft. And on this side, this is your right hand gearbox, which actually does the driving. So as you can see, there's a bearing in here, there's a bearing in here, and there's a bearing that goes over on this side. So there's 3 bearings, they're all the same part number. It's the same for all the different models. You get them at your local Honda dealer. The biggest indicator that you need to replace your bearings is when your snowblower is level on the ground. You generally get some tip side to side. On the left hand side, more pronounced. I'll show you the bearings. So as you can see, this one was on the right hand side. Not great. Still actually some bearings in it though. This one here had no bearings left in it. The outer race came off and the inner race came off the shaft pretty easily. This one here was the most difficult. The outer race came off immediately. The inner race actually had to cut in 2 places with a grinder and then use a chisel to split it. So make sure you wear safety glasses, because when you split it tends to go flying. So reassembly, it's basically just the reverse of taking it apart. It's pretty simple. You want to put this wheel here with the cogs on it, put that on first. This one goes on the front here, and then put your track around it, and then finally your back wheel. It'll be easier to slip it. And on the back here, these 2 bolts here are your track tension adjustments. So you want to let those all the way out first to get your tracks off, and then tighten them back up.